And we start tonight at 6 with that breaking news and the search for a missing mother from Avon. Police now believe they have found what are part of the remains of Naja Farrell in a pond in northwest Indiana.
Tonight, the discovery was made by a fisherman late last night. And we've been following this story since Farrell disappeared back on March 15th.
Our crime beat reporter Steve Jefferson was the first to break today's news of this discovery in Crown Point. This pond is right off I-65, about 2 hours away from Farrell's home in Avon. Steve joins us live with new information. Steve?
Yeah, Scott, that new information actually centers around a tattoo found on the remains here in Lake County. Crown Point police had already familiarized themselves with the case involving the missing mother. Naja Farrell went missing March 15th after she reportedly left home for work, last seen by her fiance and her children that morning. But she never showed up for work and missed picking up a new foster child to come live with her family. A Crown Point man in his 20s fishing with a friend in a pond just off Interstate 65 and 109th Street called police about finding human remains. Officers searched the pond with a cadaver dog for more evidence with the help of DNR officers. Naja's disappearance has garnered national attention, and because of what police noticed on the human remains, they made the connection to the Avon case.
Fortunately, there was a very distinct looking tattoo between our investigators and staff from the coroner's office. We were able to get a very good image of it, and because it's so distinct, we were able to see the name Naja as part of the tattoo. Our officers were familiar with Avon Police Department's case. We're familiar with the first name.
Crown Point officers used their drone late this afternoon to get a good look of the pond from the air. They will search the entire pond again and search a second pond just north of 109th Street this week. Even with this latest development in the Naja Farrell case, police are still not calling this a homicide case. They're still referring to it as a death investigation. We will continue to follow this case because it's going to be a very busy week for Avon Police, Crown Point Police, and DNR. So we'll continue to follow the investigation and bring you the latest information as we learn it. Back to you in the studio.
Such a heartbreaking development. Steve Jefferson reporting live tonight from Crown Point. Thank you.
Let's recap how we got to this point. Naja disappeared from her home in Avon on March 15th. She was supposed to start a new job that day, but she never showed up. Police discovered her car and some of her belongings more than a week after she vanished. Last Friday, police told us they were retracing Naja's route the day she disappeared. Today, again, police believe they found her remains in a pond in northwest Indiana.